Hello, everybody, and good morning. Welcome to Amateur Hour Sports for this got to be the earliest stream I've ever done in the history of this channel, the long history of this channel at this point. 5 years in the making, but we're live at 7:17 a.m. Eastern Time. It's the Olympics. We got to do it. Team Canada in action in their second game against Australia. Interesting about this game is that I know that there is a good crop of Australian amateur hour supporters who are in the community. First time that it's going to be at a game where both we're going to be on different sides of this one, and both people will be able to be at a reasonable hour, I suppose. But yes, this is what we got here. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm excited for this one. Canada in group of death action after their win against Greece. Greece earlier today. Okay, could have been worse. Greece already played Spain today. That game was at 5 a.m. Eastern Time, 2 hours, 20 minutes ago. Greece lost that one to Spain, so Spain improved to 1-1. Greece are 0-2 and are eliminated from contention at the Olympics if Canada loses this one. Australia clinch a berth into the next round if they win today. Canada will clinch a berth into the next round if they win today and other results go their way, but they put themselves in a very strong position to advance if they do win today, going 2-0 to start. Canada come into this one as favorites, 6-point favorites, so we shall see. 6 points ain't a whole lot. We'll see how Canada look in this one. We'll see how things go down. Nonetheless, I'm excited to watch it all, and I'm excited to be experiencing it alongside you guys. Appreciate you all joining me. I had some questions about how many people would be up watching and how many people would be tuning in to this as well. So appreciate the people who have gotten themselves up early, and appreciate the people who have decided to come through and hang out as well. Thank you, guys. 5.5 this round. Okay, close enough. Still not a whole lot in this one. Australia, as much as being a good team, a whole lot of experience in these events as well. I believe they won bronze. Tokyo 2021. I believe they won bronze. So this team knows how to get it done at an international tournament just like this one. What's going on to Alan in chat, along with Steve Stevens, Nathan McLeod. We also have two of our members here, Gregory joining, first one, and Doug B, the stream OG, and a member as well. Thank you so much, everybody. Gregory says, breakfast sandwich stream. I already ate breakfast, so I'm all good. I got up early enough, and I decided there's no way I was going to do this on an empty stomach without eating. I wasn't going to go until, what's it going to be? Probably 9:45-ish without eating. Yeah, I decided just to get the food in me beforehand. So, yeah, no breakfast sandwich. But I did have, every single day I have 2 open-faced egg sandwiches every single day. And that was no different today. Sebastian Plays Pro also joining today. I'm either starting to lose my voice or I'm getting a bit sick, so hopefully that doesn't cause any issues for myself today. But yeah, we're gonna do this. I think that Canada are in a pretty good position to win this one. Where I guess they had some issues in the previous game was a bit on offense, especially in the non-Shai minutes, and a bit on defense when Brooks and Dort weren't on the floor. There needs to be a much better understanding from Dort and Brooks that, as much as we want to see them be aggressive, we can't have them in foul trouble. It's only 5 fouls. It's a 40-minute game. Canada were way worse when Brooks and Dort were off. We got to have one of them on the floor pretty much at all times. That's what it screamed to me in that first game against Greece. So they need to do a better job of keeping themselves on the floor and out of foul trouble early. I think for Dort, there was a bit more of an element of bad luck for his fouls. But as good as Brooks was, yeah, we need those guys on the floor. What else am I looking for today? Jamal Murray, I'd like him to be good at basketball today. There were definitely some lapses in the last game. Some of the open shots he's got to hit, some of the bad decision making. Yeah, we need a bit more out of Jamal Murray today because especially he is the guy that's supposed to be driving those non-Shai minutes. When Shai is off, best believe Jamal Murray is going to be on the floor. So especially in those sequences, we need a little bit more out of him. Other than that, foul trouble, obviously. Not a lot of depth in the big department. Kelly Olynyk's got to make some shots today, but there was a lot to like. There was a lot to like about that first game against Greece. The fact that Canada did have some segments where they were really struggling, but still led throughout the game was impressive enough. This is going to be a difficult team to be playing against, and I think Australia will have the full recognition of that. But it's a dangerous line. I mean, RJ Barrett, the way he's playing. Shai was fantastic, of course. Critically acclaimed from that first game. Man, he was the talk of the town. Everybody online was talking about Shai after that game against Greece, the way he stepped up in the clutch. RJ Barrett led the way in scoring with 23 points. I spoke about him in yesterday's video on this very channel. If you'd like to check that out. I already talked about Dort and Brooks. Brooks is a really good player. When he channels his antics in the right way. Dwight Powell is the big. I actually would like to see a bit of a scoring injection from Dwight Powell. There's not a lot of scoring from Canada's bigs last game. I would like to see that improve just a little bit as well. Can't expect the world out of that group, but I want to see that a bit more in that department just to take some pressure off of the shot creators. Just find those easy ones down low to just pile on with the points. Greg, we're going to make some eggers. I love eggs. You know me. Like I said, every single morning I have two eggs and some egg whites every single morning. Would have liked to see Banton and Boucher on the roster. Banton would have been an interesting one. I'm not sure he would have been good enough to make it. There was a lot of guards on the team. I don't think Banton would have made it. Boucher probably would have made it. Yeah, I guess over Ijum. Boucher would have made it. For Banton, I don't think he actually would have made the roster. For Boucher, I guess you have to recognize he's in a contract year, a pretty pivotal one at that. With his NBA career like at least somewhat hanging in the balance. You know what I mean? Like he's got to be healthy. Like an injury could completely tank his career, so he's got to be healthy. I understand. Maybe his decision not to play at the Olympics. I don't know. I guess he's won technically 2 NBA championships. I guess there's just not a lot for him to go seek out like victories or I don't know anything like that. But to me, there's so much money involved. I guess that matters. But an opportunity to represent your country at the Olympics. I feel like I could risk injury for that. It's always been strange to me how NBA players just do not fuck around with a contract year when it comes to playing internationally. Whereas the sport I follow the most, soccer, there is like no higher honor than representing your country, and you're gonna play like regardless. Actually, to be fair, I guess at the Olympics they're not. Yeah, I guess the Olympics they'd maybe sit out for soccer, but the Olympics isn't like the highest standard. And if people World Cup, a lot of players don't give a shit about. Anyways, it's always been strange to me how NBA players will refuse the opportunity to represent their country at a tournament just like this. That's what I do find a little bit strange. Gary says, I didn't watch the last game. How is RJ looking on the defensive end? Not super noticeable. I mean, last game, to be honest, unless you are Dort or Brooks, or a little bit Trey Lyles, you very rarely got like an ISO matchup. It was basically Giannis wreaking havoc and then ball movement to try and free up guys for catch and shoot threes. Not a lot of like 1v1 defending for the likes of RJ Barrett. So the only like mishaps anywhere, not specifically RJ, were just like a misrotation maybe. But nothing really noticeable about Canada's defense when it wasn't defending Giannis one-on-one. Now that I think about it, that was really Greece's game plan. Giannis gets the ball. Canada puts 2, maybe 3 guys on him. And then when he doesn't have the ball, you're scrambling to rotate to get the open shooters. Thankfully, Greece did miss quite a few of their 3-pointers. Canada did as well, mind you. And that's something that's going to probably have to improve today, but not noticeable, which is good. I'll say that. We have Thomas Graham in chat, one of our Aussie supporters in the amateur army. What a weird day, huh? I guess the bulk, what is it? It's like, I think it's like close to 70% of the amateur viewership does reside in Canada. So we got 70% of the army on our side, maybe more, because perhaps some people are from a country where their team is not at the Olympics in men's basketball. So maybe, hey, you support your Raptors friends, support Team Canada. But the bulk of the army is on my side for this one. Didn't want to throw on the jersey today. We're rocking the Team Canada jacket from Casey Bannerman. I just happened to have a shirt that perfectly matches the jacket as well. That was just lucky. But here we go, introducing the refs here. We are 2 minutes away from action. What time is it in Australia? It's 11. No. Yeah, is it 11:30 in Australia right now? 11:30 p.m. So the commentators are saying it. Australia win and in. Canada win and probably in. Oh, it's 9:30 Australia. I thought it was a 16-hour difference. Is that not 16? That's 14. I always saw. I guess Australia is a very big country that has multiple time zones. Probably. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Whatever it is. In the late stages of the day, Australia, early stage of the day in Canada. But that's the Olympics, baby. World is connected. Thomas Perry joining. What's going on? One of our members. No worries. Doing well. Ready to go for this one. Kyrie could have represented Australia after getting snubbed by Team USA. That would have been funny. I mean, he is good enough. Why would he not go if he was invited? So maybe he was snubbed. Who knows? Who knows about Kyrie? Weirdo. All right, guys. Canada in the white for this one. The white with the red trim. That one's actually a lot nicer than their red jersey. The red jersey I'm not a huge fan of. This is a bit nicer. I know it's the same jersey with a different color scheme, but I don't mind that. The Australia jersey, the numbers are a bit small, but I do like the pattern, especially on the side there. No, this is a different jersey altogether for Canada. This isn't even the same jersey with a different color scheme. This is a different jersey. This one looks a bit nicer in my mind. All right. Let's do this thing. Thank you, everybody watching. 30 people up nice and early with myself. Appreciate y'all. Make sure you do hit that like button if you are ready to go for this one, and subscribe for more Canada coverage when I'm not working, which is good because it's really early. It's before the workday starts. And year-round Toronto Raptors coverage. Here we go, everybody. Jump ball. Is that Landale and Powell? I think so. Here we get started. Shai at the point for Team Canada. RJ Barrett will call him at the 2. Dort and Brooks also in there alongside Dwight Powell at the 5. Dort with an early 3 opportunity. Doesn't go. Rebound falls to Dyson Daniels. Dyson Daniels freshly off his trade to the Atlanta Hawks. Out here today. Up top for Josh Giddey. From deep, no good. Rebound. That wasn't Landale. Who is starting for Australia here? That's K? I don't know what that is. Oh, it is Landale in there. There's another guy. I don't know who K is. could be key. Anyways, Giddey to Landale in the corner. Dort defending, trying inside, drop off to Giddey, who makes the floater, first bucket of the game. 2-0 Australia. Is that an Asics Australia jersey? Is that the manufacturer? That's crazy. I've never seen that on a basketball team. Dort steps out. Yeah. It was apparent to me from my vantage point, so it must have been glaring to the official that he had stepped out of bounds. Getting inbounds to Patty Mills. Patty Mills knows how to play FIBA ball, that's for sure. Even at this age, I would imagine. Daniels to Landale. Now Patty Mills in the corner. Dort defending. Long two, off the mark. Rebound by Powell. We'll take that all day. RJ Barrett bringing up court. Canada yet to score. First minute 20. Canada's women outscored 23-2 in the second quarter of their game with France yesterday. That was a rough watch. Shai step back in mid-range. Yes, sir, at the elbow. Cash that in for Shai, and he is underway. And just like in the Greece game, Shai is out early, making things happen. Giddey to the rim. He is rejected. No foul called. Oh, I don't know. Looked clean to me. Shai looked to have rejected Josh Giddey at the rim. Is that 2 on Shai now? Is it the bottom hand they're calling? All right, minute 44. Looks as though, I actually don't remember if Shai has 1 or 2, but the way, Shai's out of the game. It looks as though Shai has picked up foul number 2. So, yeah, the commentator's saying the left arm down low is the reason they called that, as Giddey misses the second free throw. So that's significant. That is significant. A major part of Canada's game is, obviously, Shai. Notably, Jamal Murray is not the point guard who comes in. It's Andrew Nembhard who comes in, and he misses his 3 to start his afternoon in France, morning in Canada. So I guess a small testament to how Jamal Murray has looked for Team Canada. -1 at that is that he is not the sub for Shai. It is Andrew Nembhard who comes in. Although, rotation-wise, a lot of guys who can make things happen in this lineup. Maybe you want Jamal Murray in with the bench unit, which also makes sense. Pass down low, deflected away by Dort. I expected a lot from Murray. Well, hopefully it's a long tournament. A lot more opportunity to make things happen. 1 game to start the tournament won't define him. Landale for 3. Off the mark. Low-scoring game to start. 2.5 minutes in. Just 3-2. 1 field goal made each. And the free throw by Giddey as well. Dort lets fly from 3. Canada willing to launch it here. And 1 goes down. And Dort has Canada up 5-3. So Dort, man, he's a decent three-point shooter, but Jesus, when he catches the ball, he is absolutely firing, as is Patty Mills, who knows how to play at the FIBA level. He knocks down the deep 3 there. Australia up by 1 once again. Barrett, nice feed to Nembhard at the elbow. Kick out to Dort. Pump fake, step inside. Now Barrett straight away 3. Yes, sir. Our guy, RJ Barrett, puts Canada back up by 2. I'm watching this game on TSN today. Dyson Daniels working on Nembhard. Nice move inside, finishes. I like Daniels. I think he'll do well with some more play time in Atlanta, where he has been traded this offseason as part of the DeJounte Murray deal. Both teams now in 3 field goals after Australia finished inside there with Daniels. Nembhard under the rim, trying to cycle back up top. In the paint, fades away for 2. This one spills away. Rebound by Giddey. 8-8. And now frantic start. Landale backing down Barrett. Bit of a size mismatch. fades, rolls to the left and hooks it in. Now Nembhard gets the screen from Powell, attacking Daniels. Kick out to Dort. He's going to let fly once again. No good on Dort for this time. I think that's three-pointers taken by Dort. Made one. Now Brooks, he lets fly from the wing, just off the mark. A clear point of emphasis. A clear point of emphasis from Jordi Fernandez is to let fly here. It's interesting, but they were not shooting like this in the first game against Greece. They are happy to launch away as Josh Giddey sidesteps in for three. And 5-point game, Australia lead. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. They're trying to open things up, get guys going. It's just like, it's not like they're open. Like, it's not like it's wide open. You know, they've got to look, but they've got a player in the vicinity closing it down. Just trying to, I guess Canada don't have a lot of size, or they're just figuring any way they can space the floor is what they should look for. I don't know. Barrett to Brooks. Now, well, that's wide open. Dylan Brooks for three. It helps to knock them down, too. 13-11 after that Brooks three. Canada now with three threes in a row. Exum in the game. Lays it in. Australia back up by 4. Yeah, the interior game is a bit of a problem on Canada's defense. I wonder if at some point double big is what Canada looked to go with, as Australia. It looked like Australia had started with a bit of a double big lineup. Though I can't say I know the most about some of these Australian players, with all due respect. Jamal Murray now checking in the game, as is Trey Lyles. Will it be Powell coming off for Lyles? Yes, it is. Powell off, Barrett off, Murray in, Lyles in. So we'll see if Jamal Murray can step up for this one. Dylan Brooks at the free throw line for Canada. First one is good. And second one also drops for Brooks. 15-13 for Australia. 4:30 to go in the first quarter. Landale spins off Lyles up top. Trying to get Lyles out of the paint here. Lyles has to play in a bit of drop there as the Green drives in. Now it's Dante Exum on the outside. 5 in the shot clock. Can sag a bit off Exum, but he does connect with a baseline J. Nice move there by Dante Exum, the Dallas Maverick. Brooks dribbles off his foot out of bounds, and it's Australia who leads 17-13 and have the inbound underneath their own basket. Yeah, it was a nice move. Didn't know Exum had it. Yeah, it was good contest there. It is what it is. I think that's someone you might be able to live with. Landale checking out for Australia. Not sure who came in. Green for Australia. Patty Mills on the wing. Gets past Dort. Floater is good. That's nice play there by Patty Mills. 19-13 Australia. Canada just need to keep this one in check here. Need a big bucket to calm the nerves, settle things, because Australia are getting everything they want in the paint against this Canadian team. Lyles inside, gets the bucket to drop, and that's the one Canada needed. Lyles inside, gets to bounce, and Canada down by 4. Exum. Sag a little. Thummer, foul called. It's against Dort. He's upset with that one. But those are the ticky-tack ones. Those are the ones that add up, man. Those little small ones. Those are the ones that added up on Dort last game. He's got to be careful. Alexander Walker checking in. Was not good in the opening game against Greece. He was 0 of 5. I believe he was 0 of 4 from 3. But Alexander Walker can be a significant part of this Canada team when he's knocking down shots. And he'll start to knock him down. Patty Mills outside, no good. Rebound falls to Nembhard. Here we go. Canada trying to push the pace a little. Nembhard in the paint. Puts it up. Draws the foul. He's going to head to the line here. A chance to bring this game back to 2. 3:05 to go in the first. As a reminder, if you are enjoying the stream, make sure you do smash that like button. And if you want to see more content in Canadian basketball sphere, whether it be a bit more men's coverage at the Olympics or Raptors year-round coverage, make sure you're subscribed. Sorry, Gregory asked earlier saying we need a door shot at halftime. I haven't yet established a solution for the door shot because this door, I can't put I could put a net here, but with this door, it opens up right into the wall, which my previous door didn't, so I can't really do it. I need to find something else for that little mini hoop I have. I will figure something out. My stream has frozen here. Nembhard at the line. There we are. We're briefly back. Nope. I think he made both. Looked like he made both. But I don't know. It's lagging. It's really lagging. I'm going to try and close something. What can I close? Yeah, I'm completely black screen here. Apologies. Okay, Australia have scored. It's 21-17. Missed that completely. All right, we're back here. Hopefully back. Might just lag again. Game is on TSN. That's where I am watching. I'm on TSN 1 watching this game. All right, so Australia scored while I was black out there. And we come back to Trey Lyles at the free throw line, missing his first free throw. Second free throw for Lyles. Come on, make this one. Makes the second one. 21-18. Australia, this group, this looks like a group who knows how to play together. Exum, kick out to Giddey. Driving at Lyles. With the left, gets the layup to go. Another tough bucket there by Josh Giddey, the new Chicago Bull. Australia by 5. Giddey with 10. Nembhard outside to Walker. Now Murray in the corner. Giddey defending. Up top to Nembhard for 3. Gets it to go. Tough shot over Exum, but it drops. 23-21. Giddey behind the back inside. And missed hook there. I don't know who that is. I'll figure it out later. Lyles. Backing down Giddey. Take him on. Use the size. Got fouled. Got fouled, bro. They don't call it. Instead, Lyles to Brooks on the inside as Canada keep it. That's a little bit of ball don't lie action. Canada ties it up at 23. Dylan Brooks getting in the face of Josh Giddey here. And a double foul. I mean, Brooks is being a shithead, but he didn't foul him. So just on Brooks. No, that's not a foul. I mean, it's literally not a foul. He's being a dickhead, but it's not a foul. They call it double foul. There was no foul there. Okay, they changed it. The commentators keep playing with me. Foul on Brooks. That was not a foul. Though I can understand wanting to give him a foul for doing that. Giddey inside to Landale back in the game. He's fouled. This is a high-scoring game. This is frantic. After a pretty cold first 3 minutes, this one has livened up into a high-scoring affair. We are on pace for both teams to eclipse 100 points here. Jock Landale, the Houston Rocket big, misses the first free throw. Yeah, Brooks, I can see why. I mean, I didn't like him for a while. When it comes to NBA, I still don't really like him. But man, is he effective for Team Canada? Landale makes the second of two, and makes it a 1-point game. Nembhard playing well, I think, right now. Andrew Nembhard. Hand off to Murray, looking to get him going. Jamal Murray went on with Daniel. Sidestep three. Oh, that's the Jamal Murray we have been waiting for. Sidestep. Drills the three over the defender. Canada up by 2. Nice little run here by Canada. They were down 23-18. Now up 26-24. Giddey backing down Murray. Murray, can he get the stop? Other end. Giddey fades away. No good. Rebound to Landale. Landale with the hook and puts it in. Tie game at 26. Just the interior stuff hurting Canada. But unfortunately, there's just really not a lot of solution there. Corner three for Lyles. Off the mark. Rebound Powell. There we go. Alexander Walker has a good lane here. High floater. What the fuck was that, dude? What was that? Why is he throwing it so high, man? Make a layup. You had so much space there. Dyson Daniels spins off in the paint, finishes. Yeah, as I was saying, there's no solution to the paint here. Canada just don't really have the players to compete in those areas. Unless you go lineups with like Powell and Olynyk, but I mean Olynyk's not that great of a defender, so that doesn't solve much either. Nembhard tries to bait into a foul, probably gets that in the NBA, doesn't get that here, and at the buzzer, Australia lead 28-26. High octane first quarter. I mean, if you were half awake at the start of this one, because it is rather early, you got to be fully awake now. That was a compelling first quarter of basketball. So again, I'd be curious to see the points in the paint numbers here. Let's see if ESPN provides that for this event. I don't see any. I'd love to see a points in the paint number because I feel like that is where the Aussies are killing us. Canada 5 of 9 from 3. That is what's keeping them in this game. Australia 11 of 17. However, They are 12 of 18. However, they are 10 of 13 on twos. 10 of 13 on twos in the early going for Australia. Yeah, it's just a case of Canada don't have the bigs to handle this. It's a good game, though. Good pace. Canada, I think, I said earlier, they're taking a lot of threes. I think they've identified that Australia are just going to get a lot of points inside. This is our way of keeping up with them. Not scoring as much, but not scoring as many baskets, but the more valuable ones. It's not like Canada can really go like double big system because you'll just get torched in other areas. So, yeah, Australia, 66% shooting from the field. Canada, 50%, 5 of 10 from 3 alongside of that. But it's clear the game plan is the interior for Australia. Point-wise, Brooks on 7 leading the way. Rest of Canadians chipping in. Andrew Nembhard 5 off the bench. 10 points for Giddey is where Canada need to find some sort of answers as we get started in the second quarter. 9:51 on my clock. I'll count down a little here. 9:47, 9:46, 9:45, 4, as it's out of bounds. If you'd like to sync up with myself, that's why I count down. If I'm ahead of your Canada game, you can pause YouTube and sync up. If your game is ahead of me, you might be able to pause your Canada game, depending where you're watching. Giddey, a sidestep 3, knocks it down. Australia up by 5 and on a 7-0 run. 13 points for Giddey. Good grief. Shai back in the game. He's on 2 fouls. Something to note. Just stay in a foul trouble. Shai, we need you on the floor, man. So Canada does go with the thing I proposed. They do go double big here as Murray sidestep 3. Does not go. So they do have Olynyk and Powell in the game here. Shai, Nembhard, the guards. Actually, it's a 3-guard system. It's Shai, Murray, and Nembhard with Powell and Olynyk, 2 bigs. Mills lobs it up. Rebound. Goes to Landale. Nothing Canada really could have done with that one. In the corner, 3-ball up and no good. Canada catch a break there. That would have blown the game open a little bit at 8 points. Instead, it's still 5. Could have been a major swing event of this game. Shai working on Giddey. Fadeaway 2. Wow. Shai's really good at basketball. Really good at basketball. Dyson Daniels. Air ball on the 3 by K. Could be Key. Don't know how to say the name. I hope the commentators say it at some point. YouTube broadcasting latency issue. Also, connection-wise, mine was a bit behind. I don't know. That's just sometimes with connection, it's a bit behind. But, yeah, not much I can do. 31-28 Landale. Handoff to Mills. 3-ball over Powell. Nice contest there. Rebound falls to Murray. Canada looking to get in the swing of things. Murray, not sure if he meant that pass, but it gets to Dort, who gets inside and finishes through the contact. Chance to tie the game at the line. Not sure Murray meant that pass. Kind of bobbled out. Ended up tipping it to Dort in the corner, who drove in on Giddey, his former Thunder teammate. And like I said, chance for a 3-point play to tie this game up at 31. High scoring game, man. This is not FIBA levels of scoring we're seeing right now. Both teams pushing the pace. Australia just trying to push the pace to free up looks on the inside. Canada with just all this NBA talent. The same, I guess. And thrown away there by the Aussies. Canada to get it back, tie game. And I will remind you of the event I spoke of. It was 31-26. Open 3 for Australia. Rims out, which would have made it an 8-point game. And instead, Canada scoring back-to-back possessions and tied up at 31. Those little moments, man, they have significance. Murray to Shai, backing up Patty Mills. I would just get out of the way here and let him cook. Here we go. Shai. Good defense. Yep, picked up his dribble. Get rid of that. No, somehow maneuvers inside. Shai off the glass. Oh, my God. How did he score that? How the fuck he score that? 33-31. Canada lead. 7-0 run. I was like, get rid of that. Little maneuver underneath the arm of Patty Mills. Jumps up off the glass. Canada lead. Dyson Daniels other way. Nearly banks in a 3. And tipped. Canada save it. What a play here. Shai to Murray. Corner 3. Over Giddey. No good this time. Murray made his first. Has missed his next 2 3-point opportunities. That would have been a big momentum pushing 3. Wow, I don't know how Shai fucking maneuvered inside there for that look. That was extremely impressive. All right, RJ Barrett about to come back in for Canada, apparently. It's 33-31. Timeout has been called. I love the tape over the Gatorade logo on these bottles as if we don't know it's a Gatorade bottle. What's the conflicting sponsor that they can't show Gatorade? Or is it just, hey, no free ads? The Olympics said or something. Whatever it is, Canada lead 33-31. They're on a 7-0 run right here. In a moment where it looked like Australia may have broken the game open, it's Canada that are back in the ascendancy, and it's largely down to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander being back on the floor. Early foul trouble, 2 fouls in the first minute 45-ish. Back in the game, making a big difference here. Early parts of this second quarter, Canada had been rather torched on the inside by the Australians in the first quarter. Jordi Fernandez's answer was to go with 2 bigs out the gate here. Went 3 guards, 2 bigs to start. Did bring in Dort eventually, but he's gone with Olynyk and Powell for a brief moment, at least to try and weather the storm of the interior. Not really great interior defensive players for Team Canada, but just maybe adding onto the size could make a difference there. Back in action here. 6:43 to go in the half. Mills, nice pass inside, and Australia tie the game. It's K with the slam. He had a couple lapses, so that'll help him. Shai working on Landale. Drives past, layup. They call it travel, excuse me. Can't say I saw travel. All right. Is what it is. Tie game at 33. Maple Jordan curse name. But SGA is very Jordan-esque. I do agree with Gregory there. Adam Westing thought the game was 11. Well, you are mistaken. The next game is at 11:15, I want to say, which is on Friday. I don't believe I'll be available for that one, unfortunately, guys. Powell. Nice rebound there. Gets it to Dort. Now to Barrett. Corner 3. Flies away. And gets 5 or 6 bounces off the rim. And drops. I do like this commentary team. The fact that we're getting it for like every Olympic game is fine by me. RJ, that's a bad turnover, man. Do up breathe. Finish on the inside. And yeah, just momentary lapse by Barrett there. In transition, too. It could have been 2 points for Canada there. Those are the moments, man. Little ones, they add up. Olynyk. That was just so horrible, Kelly. Why did you shoot that, dude? X him at the rim, and Australia lead again. Just that right there, yeah. That one is the one that makes you want to call a timeout, because it's just like he made one move, he ran to the rim, and he just got a free layup. Just no resistance there. Right here. Not even a screen. Just drove to the rim. No help even. RJ's got to step a bit early there and recognize that. But also, like, RJ Barrett is the guy at the rim. That's also confusing to me. Yeah, that's poor. And that needs to be addressed immediately. Good spell there for Canada, but despite that, Australia back in the advantage here. It's just that's gonna make or break this game. Can Canada get some stops there? So yeah, I do like the commentary team, but I really like Matty D. I'm not looking to have Matty D replaced for the Raptors. Definitely game like this makes you think about Zach Edey. If Zach Edey could have been on the plane to Paris, this is the type of game he would flourish in, for sure. Yeah. We got our moderator, Adam Scanlon, joining us before the workday. Hey, you say it's early. We've been up, man. This game started a while ago. Maple Jordan, unfortunately, has already been claimed as a nickname. Hoser Jordan. I guess that one's available, but maybe it's available for a reason. Here's Nembhard inside to Powell, stripped by Patty Mills. What a play on defense. It's 37-35. I swear Canada had 36 before the break. Maybe they took away a 3. I'm not sure. Dort, great defensive play there. Canada pushing in transition. Australia get back pretty well. And Barrett nearly turns it over again. Instead, he has it in the corner. Mills defending. Pass that to Nembhard, RJ. RJ with the left. Okay. That's fine. RJ Barrett gets it to go. Another steal here. Powell with it. Just inadvertent steal. Nembhard bringing it forward for Canada. And a foul call the other side. Leaves on Green. Green ran into the Powell screen there. It's attested to a fouled. Nembhard inbounds to Powell, gets it back. Green, the defender. Now Barrett, Dyson Daniels on him. 8 on the shot clock. Barrett backing down Daniels. Gotta come up with something. Fadeaway is blocked. Didn't feel like anything was happening there. Green, other side to Mills. 3 ball. Fouled by Murray. 3 free throws coming up for Patty Mills. Would like a replay of that. Yeah, Jamal all up in his shit when he's taking that 3. Don't matter, you got the ball. Yeah, it was a foul, Jamal. .354 to go in the second. Pretty significant part of this game, potentially. As you want to get that psychological advantage going into the break. Yeah, Murray hit that first 3. I don't want to hold him under a microscope or anything because, I am worried about him because he was not great in the first game. Hasn't looked like Jamal Murray. Like, he hasn't looked like one of the premier NBA players. It is curious how it works. Jamal Murray struggles, but is so good in the NBA. Patty Mills doesn't play in the NBA. Sorry, he plays in the NBA. He doesn't get play time in the NBA, and he's like a fucking stud at FIBA. Barrett under the rim. Got to have those. Wow, Powell makes sure on the rebound. Barrett misses the layup. Powell throws it down. Cleans up the garbage. Daniels in the corner. 3 ball doesn't drop. Nice rebound by Brooks. Other way. Handoff to Nembhard. Thought about the 3 instead. Sizes up Green. Screen comes and do breathe aggressive on the switch. Now Brooks defended by Mills. Mills has been a pretty astute defender today as well, I must say. Not on that occasion. He fouls Brooks on the jumper. Yeah, I mean, it does help having Jokic on your side when you're playing the NBA for Jamal Murray. A lot of discussion, even in this chat last game, but on social media about Jamal Murray's abilities without Jokic on his side. There have been examples of players who struggled with FIBA more so than the NBA, but hopefully you can pick up a little bit, Jamal. I wish Andrew Wiggins was out here. His size and defense would have been very good to have at this tournament. I know it wasn't up to Wiggins, but it's a shame. I think if I could have one player who's not here playing for Canada, it would probably be Zach Edey. As much as I've been critical of him in the pre-draft process. That size would just be, in this game, you can see how much we need that. As Daniels again weaves his way to the rim and finishes. It's just nothing, no resistance in the paint. And then there are certainly some teams that will pick on that. Man, if we come up against like Jokic or something, how are we going to stop him in the paint? Powell trying to get another putback. No good this time. 42-41 for Australia. 2:32 to go in the half. Game scoring has slowed down a little after the frantic first quarter. I mean, Shaedon Sharpe would be nice, but a lot of players would be nice. But like the clear glaring hole in this Canada team is the paint defense, rim protection. Say what you want about Edey. He can do that. That's something he can do. Damn, caught fucking napping on the inbound. What the hell, guys? Zach Edey didn't let us down. Look, he's a rookie going into his first NBA season. It's pivotal. I can understand deciding not to go play at the Olympics completely. I expected him not to play in that case. Brooks, the floater, doesn't go. Potential dry spell coming for Canada. And a big defensive stand there by Shai. As Australia look to open this one up again. Shai hustles back, gets the stop, and the Australia coach knows the significance of potentially a moment like that. These little moments, I'm telling you guys. Come on, Shai. Give us something special, man. We need something. Moves past Green, gets to the rim. That's something pretty special, I gotta say. That was pretty special. Well, if it's that easy, what else should I ask for? Daniels, Murray, I'd love a stop, Jamal. Oh, he gets to block. How about that? What else? Give me, I don't know. Brooks missed the layup. I didn't want that. I didn't ask for that. Though, I don't mind the aggressive take on the layup. 3-ball drops there. I don't know who that is. 47-43. McVay. Oh, he just signed for Houston. What are you working on? Defense. Completely different defensive scheme in the NBA compared to NCAA. That's what he's got to work on. And staying healthy. Lyles missed a layup down there, and Australia down the other way. Dyson Dales up top finds Giddey. Giddey, deep three. That's NBA range, which is probably why that one didn't go in. Foul call against Australia. Mini 2-for-1 opportunity for Canada with 33 seconds to go. Canada down 47-43. Still in the mix here. This is quite the game. I'm hoping third quarter Shai goes crazy shortly. Nembhard to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai. Step back 2. Yep. Need I say more? Final possession of the half. Giddey taking his time. 47-45 for the Aussies. Giddey attacking Murray. Floater. Good again. No resistance there, man. Brooks, 3 seconds. Murray, 2 seconds. 1 second. Half court. No good. And Canada go into the halftime break. Down by 4. Big stories defensively. Josh Giddey, no real answer for him. I think that's his 15th point of the game. And just not a lot of interior defense to go around. Australia clearly seeing where the issues lie in the Canadian defense and are making them pay. Canada, Shai in foul trouble early. Hopefully some more minutes for him in the second half, and we can take a grip of things here. But difficult game. We knew that would be the case. It's halftime. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you do hit that like button, support the content, and remember to subscribe for more Raptors coverage year-round, but also a little bit of Canadian Olympic coverage when I can. I'm going to go to the bathroom, get a little break in. I'll be back in a couple minutes here. I don't have the net up for a door shot, so unfortunately, Greg, I cannot do the door shot. I do not have a net up, but I need to find a spot for it. But don't go anywhere, guys. I'll be 2 minutes. All right, we back. 49-45 for the Australians after the first half. Like I said, interior defense, a problem for Canada. They just don't have the people to do it. Shai leading the way with 10 points despite early foul trouble. He's 5 of 6 from the field. God damn, is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander good at basketball. Dylan Brooks with 9 points in this one, 2 of 5 from the field. This is where I wanted some improvement. Dwight Powell, 2 points. Got a lot of minutes there. 2 points. You know, I get a lot of the shots are coming from the outside. Canada are making a big emphasis on taking threes here. Maybe not as much in the second quarter, but they've taken 13 of them, as has Australia, to be fair. But, yeah, Canada's bigs. Olynyk, 0 points, limited minutes. 2 fouls, though. Powell, good amount of minutes, 0 points. Trey Lyles was 3 points in this one. Just need more from the bigs on both ends of the floor. Lou Dort, 6 points this one. Made that early 3 that started to get things going for Team Canada. Off the bench, Jamal Murray with just a 3 points here. Certainly quite a bit to be desired from Jamal Murray's end. Once again. Just not looking like the Jamal Murray that we would know of. Gilgeous-Alexander Walker struggled in Game 1. Not much action in Game 2. But we'll see if another opportunity arises for the wing. On the Australian side of things, yeah, Josh Giddey's cooking here. 15 points for Giddey. He's just got the body movement to get in the paint. And where he's typically struggled is against size, which Canada just doesn't really have here. And on the 3 balls, he's 2 of 4. Profiting a little bit from the shortened 3-point line. The FIBA 3-point line is about 15 inches shorter than the NBA 3-point line. I think that's helping out a player like Giddey. Dyson Daniels consistently maneuvering his way to his spots on the inside. He's 4 of 6 with 8 points. And Dante Exum as well, getting to the rim. 6 points for him in the early stages. Canada allowed Australia to go 10 of 13 from twos in the first quarter. That number is up to 16 of 22. 16 of 22 on twos for Australia. That's a lot. What percentage is that? 72% on twos for Australia. Something's gonna have to. You're gonna have to step up in some way. Yeah, you can't allow him to score like that. You got to do something to cut off those drives. They're 4-13 from 3. Can we be, I mean, in a way, like you're giving up the 2s, you're not giving up the 3s. So, you can win your math maybe. But, I mean, you've only got up 13 yourself. We're 5-13 from 3. They're 4-13. So, in the end, can you be a bit more aggressive on those drives? Can you be a bit more aggressive on the help defense? Go out to shooters? Is that something that's been worked on? That's what I would say here, because a couple times where it just feels like the help defense hasn't been there, which is strange. It's a much more constricted FIBA court. There should be guys there, It does help, yeah. The Australians are more experienced with FIBA ball for sure, but just like if Australia is going to beat us, I don't think that's an egregious loss. Of course, Australia are a very good team. The spread was 5.5. It's fine. It's just it feels like a lot of the buckets are coming a bit easy on the inside. That's where I want to see a bit of a change. That's what I want to see, a bit of a change. Canada still favored on the live line at 2.5. Despite being down 4 here. But, there's good and bad. There's good and bad for Canada here. They do have 45 points. It's the defense that is the problem for sure. And they do look better. It feels a lot more of a fluid offense. I would agree with Alan here. Whereas Canada, a bit more ISO-driven to get their points. But you have the firepower of Team Canada. You can afford to be playing like that, I suppose. Chris said, Brad Fantas is about as good as he gets for a few years. Yeah. I was kind of thinking that watching this one and watching Shai, man, this is fun basketball. We may not get a lot of that this season. Got to enjoy it while we can. We could be shaping up for one that does come down to the wire. It does feel like a close game. However, basketball changes quickly. Things can break open, a couple big threes, and game could be completely shifted. Like Australia come out of the gate, hit 2 threes, they're up by 10. Completely different game. Put Burchin. I'm a little surprised they haven't gone to him a bit more. Maybe they're worried a bit more about the perimeter defense, but interior defense, just interior even on offense, like, I haven't seen a ton out of Powell to say, like, yeah, he's got to be in there. So, just slightly confusing in that sense for myself. Edgem, unfortunately, I would keep on the bench. Other than that, I mean, Olynyk has looked bad. Like, Olynyk has looked flat out bad in the first game and a half. I maybe give him another go at some point in the second half here, but if it's still not good, I'd be like, okay, can't do this anymore. He looks out of place. I don't know what it is. He looked very good to end last season. Not a promising sight for Raptors fans, the way he's looked so far, but who knows? Maybe just hasn't looked good. Maybe things will change. Raptors official pages have just changed their profile picture to a purple 30. That doesn't mean the world because it ain't nothing, right? It's not nothing. It's just they're honoring, it's their 30th season. They're honoring the first season where they wore purple, but it does showcase that something is coming. I think the most likely thing that happens is red stays as the primary color scheme. I feel like they will get new jerseys. No, actually, do I feel like that? It's a bit late for new jerseys. I mean, we're already in July. They could do it. They haven't exactly been pushing the jerseys they currently wear. I think at the very least, we will see a throwback jersey. We will see a purple throwback jersey for the 30th season. If not, they've screwed up. But I do think we will see in some capacity a purple jersey. It's a good catch, though, by not Donald in chat. A lot of rain again in Toronto? Really? I don't see any rain. I'm looking out my window. I don't see any rain. Do you think it was a foul on Dylan Brooks like Giddey was being physical on Brooks? I think it should have been no call. I don't think either of them fouled each other. Watch me a purple City jersey. I mean, if it is, I'm also pretty comfortable with that. I wasn't expecting a full scale like rebrand to a purple, like Raptors purple color scheme again. Don't think they're gonna ditch the red. But yeah, I think a purple City jersey would be enough for me as long as it's nice. Enough with the black and gold. I think it's very tired at this point. Boucher would be a welcome addition to the interior defense, I think, right now, which is not something I ever expected to say out loud. But that's where it stands with Team Canada here. And just to have him as the ability to play as a 4 as well. Honestly, I'd have him as a help 4 and keep maybe Powell out there. Maybe that would work even better. But we don't have that option, do we? Chris Boucher not here in a contract year. Assuming that's the reason he's not playing. But Australia's good, man. Australia is certainly a force to be reckoned with at this tournament. Bronze 3 years ago. They are absolutely good enough to go deep in this tournament. And they move the ball well. They absolutely know how to play together. And it's evident in this game here, and was evident with the resounding first win of the tournament against Spain as well. Should be in for the second half relatively soon. And again, everything hanging in the balance. The dunking dyno, if that's not used, I'll be upset. If that logo is not used in some capacity, we got a fucking problem, man, because that's simply too good not to use. It'd be cool if the City jersey was that logo. That would slap. That would slap. How many pump fakes would Boucher fall for? Too many. Too many. I'm hoping, it's a help 4. He's more of a help defender, not falling for those, but he'd get baited into some shit for sure. The dunk of death. Imagine watching that live. I mean, respectfully, maybe some of you did. I certainly didn't. Just seeing a guy completely jump over another human, a big one at that, in a basketball game. Just ridiculous. Alrighty, second half about to get underway. Australia up by 4. Shai managed the foul trouble well. He's still on 2. Hopefully, no early ones here to take him out of the game. All right, Canada will get things started with Brooks inbounding to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. At least he'll try, yes. Shai underway for the second half, nice and early in the AM. Shai throws it away. Okay, great start, guys. Mills on the outside. Dort comes up for the defense. Barrett, good hustle, deflects it away on the inside. Nearly got the steal, but tips it away from Giddey underneath the basket. Mills inbound to Landale, deflected away by Powell. Yeah, maybe a ref seeing Vince Carter jump over, what was that guy, like 7 feet tall, to dunk it. A foul underneath the rim. I think that's against Brooks. His second. Okay, not a disaster. Mills to Giddey. Floater. Oh, bounced away. I thought I was going to go in. I was going to be upset. But 49-45. Barrett push the pace. Spins off Mills to the rim. That's R.J. Barrett. Slicing his way to the rim and scoops it up with the left to put Canada within 2. First bucket of the half for either team. Daniels up top to Giddey. Dort defending. Former teammates. Giddey switches on to Powell. Here's where we've had issues. Powell defends him well here. Makes him pick up his dribble. But the rotation is slow on Mills, who misses a 3. Landale gets the rebound and puts it in. And we just got to box out a bit better there. And we get the stop. Powell got switched out, but we get the stop. Somebody's just got to get a body in the way of Landale there. Barrett to Shai. Shai attacking Giddey. Barrett for 3 off the mark. Don't look like it's 8 a.m. I'm usually up by like 7:30 anyways. Just having a dog. I wouldn't say usually 7:30. I'm usually up by 8 o'clock regardless. 8 o'clock I'm up. Maybe I sleep in till like 8:15. But I'm an early riser. And I got up at 6:30 today to make breakfast, so I've been up for a while. Brooks with the right. Tough bucket. Got it. 51-49. Brooks picking up Giddey full court. Screen comes. 2 screens. Doing well to create some space, but Giddey loses the ball out of bounds. Canada basketball at the baseline. Down 2. I don't know how the hell Brooks made that. Looked even better on the replay there. Inbound. And a foul call against Daniels. Shai looking to tie things up or potentially get Canada in the lead. Finds Barrett. Attacks Giddey. Off the glass. RJ with the right. No good. Powell rebound. And he's going to head to the free throw line. Unlucky there by Barrett. I was about to give him his props for going up with the right and making it. But unfortunately, goes up with the right and just slightly didn't quite get it to go. RJ's the 3rd best player on the team. Who's the 2nd best player? Is RJ Barrett the 2nd best player? Are we saying it's Brooks? I don't know. Maybe of importance, Brooks could be 2nd because the defense. But Barrett's a top 3 player on this team. Murray should be the 2nd best player on this team. He should be, but he hasn't been. And I know why he's coming off the bench now. Powell makes 1 of 2 there. It's out of bounds. And Giddey has it stolen. RJ Barrett in transition. Fouled. Good foul by K. As Canada were lurking to take the lead. Nice start to the second half. Amassed by Canada. They're down by 1 here. Oh, you're saying Murray... Acknowledging Murray's been bad, but Murray should be the 2nd best player. Therefore, RJ Barrett maybe is the 3rd best player. Yeah, talent-wise, maybe. Of importance, I feel like Brooks might be... Brooks is very important to Canada. Another baseline J for Shai. And Canada lead 52-51. Excellent start to the second half, and they're profiting from having Shai in for a longer period of time here. In foul trouble early, but now on the floor making things happen. Landale out to Giddey. Over Powell for 3. Got it. Another Giddey 3, profiting from this shortened 3-point line. 54-52 now. Australia is giddy on 18 points, torching Team Canada here. Will it be enough? RJ Barrett for 3. He gets it to go. RJ Barrett cooking from deep. I think it's his second 3 of the night. Now the game has some life. Daniels to Landale. Now Mills. Off the screen. Powell has to switch. What a play on defense by Shai to get the steal. Dort in transition to Barrett. Wing 3. Oh, that would have been big. Front rims this one. Other way, Daniels. Cross-court pass to Mills for 3. No good. All right. Calm it down. Calm it down. There we go. Let's breathe. Let's breathe. A little frantic there. But in the mix of it all, Canada now lead by 1. Can it be 4? Dort, sidestep 3. And he drills it. Canada up 58-54. What a start to the second half. What is that? That is a 13-5 run to start the second half for Canada. The catalyst, of course, as always, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Clearly, he's a difference maker. Hey, he's better than Jamal Murray. Oh, my God. Tell you, I might be awake now. At 3 p.m. today, I am cooked. I just spilled all over myself. Let's close it up a little. Wow, what a start to the second half. Some big steals and Shai. It's the Shai Gilgeous-Alexander show. That is clearly the best player on this team, Shai. As proven by this run here. When he's on the floor, Canada are going to be extremely difficult to beat. But a lot of game left. Canada only up by 4 in a game that Australia has been mostly in the advantage, been leading throughout most of the game. But 58-54 for Canada. Daniels. Foul called. Is it against Dort? Against Brooks? Either way, that's not good. Okay, commentators, can we please address who picked up the foul there? So it was Brooks. That's Brooks' third, and immediately he's out of the game. So you can't have those, man. Off ball, those small ones, I keep saying, they fucking add up, and it's going to cost us. We need him on the floor, man. Landale inside. Loses it. Another turnover by Australia. Barrett forward. Wants to work on Daniels here. Double comes. Finds RJ. Finds Powell. Lays it in. Great play there. Shai. Patient. Sizing it up. Draws the double. Makes the right pass. RJ with the lovely assist. And Powell finishes inside. I said I want more Powell points. Got some there. Dort other way. Fouls Exum. And that's fucking Lou Dort's third foul. That's his second foul. Sorry. If ESPN's correct, it's his second foul. All right. Let's relax here, guys. Brooks in foul trouble. Dort almost in foul trouble. Let's be smart here. Those two guys got to be on the floor. They took off Dort. They're just not even going to risk that. Okay. The minutes in the Greece game with Dort and Brooks on the bench were troublesome. So I'm not sure about this decision, but we'll see how Canada manage. Exum at the line makes it a 4-point game. Okay, Shai just needs to stay on the rest of the game, though. Shai to Alexander Walker for 3. Way off. I mean, what is this guy doing in this tournament? Barrett, like way off there. Backing down. McVeigh. Barrett layup, he's fouled, and he's going to head to the line. Nice job exposing the mismatch there, RJ Barrett. Barrett, first free throw is good. No, it's 5 fouls at the Olympics because it is a 40-minute game rather than a 48-minute game. So 5 fouls you out here. Khem Burt's checking in, so I was questioning this would happen. Lyles hasn't been great. Olynyk hasn't been great. Try out Khem Burch with the size and see if this makes a difference on the interior. But here's the problem. They get him out in the perimeter a lot. How will Khem Burch fare on Dante Exum here? So it's Nembhard inside on Landale. There's the mismatch they're looking to exploit. Nickeil Alexander-Walker gets the switch down low. Mills drives inside. Shot over Barrett. Way off the mark. Great defense by Barrett. Here come Canada. Barrett to the rim. Lobs it to Burch, who misses point blank, but Shai, always there, cleans it up and lays it in. Canada, are they breaking free here? 8-point game, big moment. Another turnover by Australia. Canada, chance to go up by double digits here with Shai. On the perimeter, gets the screen from Burch. Not a screen, fake screen. Barrett in the paint, fouls, and he is going to head to the line. That shouldn't have been a shooting foul. Nice lob by RJ. Kem's got to finish that. Thankfully, Shai is there. But Canada up 64-56 and a chance to add on with RJ Barrett at the line. What a start to the half. Canada were down 49-45 at the start of the half. They now lead 65-56 pending another RJ Barrett free throw here. We did see in the Greece game, Canada led by 13, then 16, then 12, and still couldn't quite get home comfortably. So there's a lot of game time left here. Largest lead for either team in this game now at 10 as RJ Barrett makes both free throws. Other way, though, and easy buckets like that won't help our cause. And nearly turning it over underneath our own rim will not help our cause. Let's dial in here, lads. So Australia put on a press here. They're really aggressively defending Shai on that inbound, and it's turned over by Nembhard. Just as Canada got in the driver's seat, a few mishaps in a row could spell danger as Australia try to get back into things here. Exum attacking Alexander Walker. Lays it in. Burt's got to be way quicker on that held defense, man. That shot can't come off. 6-point game. All right, come on. Get back. Get the foothold back here. Shai to Barrett. And then Barrett turns it over. 2 straight turnovers by Canada. What the hell are we doing, man? Exum feeds K inside. That's that's offensive goaltending. No. That should be. Oh yeah, that was basket interference by Landale. Can you challenge that? That was Landale who poked that in. Yo, watch the fucking replay. I don't know if they can review this, but Landale is to me the one. Yeah, Landale hits that. So that shouldn't count. It was Landale in the basket. I'm not sure if this is reviewable. That shouldn't count, and it should be Canada ball. Instead, they count the basket. So they are going to have a look. They will see that, indeed, it was Landale's grimy mitts in the basket there. Not sure how this was not recognized in real time. It was very apparent to me. I mean, this is just a quick decision, guys. Landale's hand is in there. He knocks the ball away. It should be no basket. It should be Canada basketball here. A nice little moment of respite here for Canada, who had gone a bit frantic. They're counting it. Are you fucking stupid? Landale's the one who fucking hits it. Oh, man, the officials here. That's a horrible call. It comes off Landale. It literally comes off Landale. I don't understand. Unless they're saying, as the ball's on the rim, Shai is the initial point of contact on the basket, which immediately stops play. It's goaltending. That is a terrible call, man. So, Shai off the floor here. Australia had been taking him away the last few possessions. Murray got to come up with something. Step back three, and another miss from Murray. He's 1 of 5 in this game. Other way, full court pass nearly turned into a three, but it's off the rim. Here's Barrett to the rim. Big bucket from RJ Barrett. And Canada back up by 6, rightfully so. Daniels other way. High layup, no good. Rebound, Barrett. Another good stop by Canada. Change this camera, folks. Change this camera angle, please. Nembhard to Birch under the rim. That's weak. That's weak shit, man. You're big. You're a big. Don't throw up that soft shit to the rim, Kem. Go up strong. Go up with your body. Get a proper shot off. What's this nonsense throwing it over your head like that? Exum layup, no good. Rebound by Landale, tipped outside to Daniels. Exum again at the rim, finishes. 4-point game. Please give us a camera angle. Thank you. Yeah, the Ken Birch experiment's over. It didn't work. Get Powell back in the game, please. Nembhard at the elbow. Gotta have that. Gotta have that. Exum working on Alexander Walker. Exum driving. Layup no good this time, but a foul called. Damn, Jamal Murray's fucking ass. 1 of 5 for Murray. He's taken 5 threes. Hasn't even bothered to get any other looks. Yeah, I thought Birch was good to just see it happen, just to see what it looks like. It's not looking good. Not looking good. (68-64). Under the rim, this McVeigh loses the ball. It's out of bounds. Canada possession. Nice job on defense there. Here is Alexander Walker to Murray to Barrett. Barrett making things happen today. Can he make some more happen with the left? Oh, my God. RJ Barrett. So good today. Man, this guy plays for the Raptors. Incredible stuff. Giddy to McVeigh for 3. You know he's a shooter. Get your fucking hand up on him. How is he that, like you're on the weak side there, I get it, but man, you know he just wants to catch and shoot 3. You can't give it up. Second last possession of the game, RJ, then he turns it over. Oh, just complimenting him. Oh, then a bad turnover. Oh my God. RJ, come on, I was just complimenting you. Fix up, dude. Yeah, got the Canada bag. Decided not to wear it today. Went with just the jacket for this one. Now, RJ Barrett's athletic. He's big. Get right up on in McVay's shit. When he gets the ball, he's not shooting, and he's not good enough to drive by you. 67-70. Dort snatches it from Giddey. Other way, throws it down. Huge play at the end of the quarter. 72-67. That was crazy. Dort, don't foul him. Don't foul him. Don't fucking foul him. McVay for 3. Not again, dude. What did I just fucking say? What did I just fucking say? I can never... I'll never forgive a player. I don't care. It's already. I'll never forgive a player who just watched his guy hit a catch and shoot 3. That's your lesson, right? What's that? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me once, shame on me. Bullshit. He just hit a 3. You know that's what he wants. There's 3 seconds on the game clock. Just don't let him get a catch and shoot 3. At the buzzer, no less. Stand beside him. Don't give him that. He just hit one 30 seconds before. Bad play right at the end. Canada up 5, now up 2. Fourth quarter on the way, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for spending your morning with me. Make sure you drop a like if you're enjoying and subscribe for mostly Raptors content, but I'll sprinkle in this Canadian coverage bit by bit. I've got to take a quick break here. I'll be back in 1 minute, guys, and I'll be ready for the fourth quarter. Do not go anywhere. Fourth quarter time. Let's do this. I don't think Nembhard's been great, but, like, you had to play some guards when Shai's not in there. Brooks on 3 fouls back in the game. Murray finally doing something. Gets the block on the 3 there. Canada still lead by 2. Shai is back in the game. I mean, just playing the whole fourth, to be honest. Shai working on Josh Green. Up top now to Nembhard. Gets it back. Wants to put the work on again. At the elbow. Trying to shimmy through. Step back 2. Big contest. And that's just Shai right there, man. Gets the bounce to go. We call that the shooter's rule. Don't know how it dropped, but it does despite the lockdown defense. Exum out to Giddey. Now in the corner to Green. Green. Cross court to McVay, who steps inside. There you go. Shai with the block right there. Contested 3. You'll handle him on the inside. It's a foul. Right there, man. Nice contest there. Take away his 3. Make him do something inside. He can't do it. Weisbergsky. I mean, everyone's been toast on Canada in the big department. They just tried someone with his size. He's the only, like, real center they have. I mean, he's not even a real center. One of the only real centers. And he got cooked. He got cooked. I think it was right to give him that opportunity. And then it was right to take him off fairly quickly after when it wasn't working. I mean, nothing has worked on the inside for Canada today defensively. But can they just outscore the opposition? Let's see. They're up 4 here. 8:52 to go. Brooks sizing up Landale, his Houston Rockets teammate. Good defense. Yeah, travel. I mean, at a certain point, you recognize, all right, you got clamped. Just get rid of it. Everyone on this team is undersized in the bigs. We don't have a true center on this team. The truest would be Birch. So they just went with that. Landale lays it in. Another example of the interior presence lacking for Canada. 74-72. 8:20 to go in the game. Don't put Birch in. Powell's the best you got. You just got to roll with it. Shai, deep three for Nembhard. It's pretty crazy that a guy who has not hit shots all game, Andrew Nembhard, just decided to yank from like 3 feet beyond the arc. Like, just, it's okay to say I'm not hitting these shots and make a pass there. Early shot clock, deep three, not my personal choice of a shot there for Andrew Nembhard. Eight to go, 2-point game. Daniels to K. Now Giddey. Brooks defending. Giddey over top of Brooks. Great defense. Shai, big rebound, weak side. Gets it out to Murray. Other way. Murray, go to the rim, Jamal. This guy's ass. This guy's cheeks, man. How the fuck you missed that? This guy's absolute cheeks. Good defense. Other way, Shai. Man, Jamal Murray's fucking ass. How can you not score that? You are Jamal Murray. Make that, like, you slightly contested, but it's a fast break layup. That should be in your sleep. Jeez. Like if this is a tough game, if Canada win it, they might win it off Shai, but somebody else got to help him. Green, step inside for two. Off the mark, rebound. Murray barely got it. Murray, no-look pass to Brooks. In the corner to Dort. Steps inside in the paint. Kick out to Shai. Up top, Murray. And he nearly turns it over again. Okay, Murray, you're allowed to look and make the pass too, right? Ken Birds checks in. Fuck me. Here we go. Here we go again, everybody. Ken Birds checks in for Powell. I mean, I guess Ken Birch is your best non-Powell option right now because Lyles has been barbecued chicken. Olynyk has looked horrible so far. Probably just 2 minutes to survive here with Birch, and then you'll get Powell back in. Speaking of Birch, misses another layup, gets his own miss, finds Brooks. He gets to Birch again, and Birch this time gets the roll. All right, Ken Birch has scored at the Olympics. Giddey, don't foul. Inside to Landale. Dort defending. Stand him up in the corner to Josh Green. Murray on the contest. Good recovery there. And a missed shot. Raptors up by 4. Shai driving at Green. Foul? Yes, sir. Got the call. Late whistle, but a whistle no less. And Shai is going to head to the free throw line. Canada surviving some bench minutes here a little bit. I think Shai will play the entire fourth quarter, and we'll get Barrett back in shortly, and that'll be a big boost. He's been great at the Olympics so far. He's got 20 in this game. He had 23 in the opener. Wow. Barrett, man. Barrett's for real. I don't know how it happened. Shai misses his first free throw, though. Did I say Raptors? Force a habit. Evidently, the Raptors are not playing. Shai misses both. But gets the steal on the other side. Of course he does. And then Patty Mills picks his pocket. All right, Barrett checks in for Shai. I'd rather sit him at the start of the fourth and get him to close. We'll see how long he stays out. Barrett is in with Murray, Brooks, Birch, and Dort. Hopefully like 1 minute, and then you get Murray off and get Shai in. Would not close this game with Murray again, like they did the Greece game. Giddey to Landale. Layup inside. No good. Rebound Birch. Nice and calm. Barrett brings it forward. Now Brooks. Dort. Switch to Landale. No, Giddey stays on him. Brooks again. Fade away at the free throw line. Big bucket. Dylan Brooks. 78-72. Mills drills Dort in the open floor, and we'll take it. Hey, we'll take the ball back. Another turnover by Australia. Dort's a big boy. Yeah, he drilled him there. Yeah, drove the shoulder into him. That is a foul. I wouldn't upgrade that. That's a foul. Let's move on. Let's play basketball, man. Shai coming forward. Finds Murray. Has some space. Kick in the corner to Barrett for three. RJ Barrett from the corner. Canada up 81-72. Jamal Murray with the dime. And, hey, really mitigating the non-Shai minutes here. Canada up 9 with 5:09 remaining. I will remind y'all, they were up by more with less time remaining against Greece, and that was not a comfy finish. So plenty of time remaining here. Canada in the driver's seat, though, if they can keep this defense up. Been a really cold spell for Australia's offense here. Not affording the looks from three, and they're just missing inside now. RJ Barrett is now on 23 points for the second consecutive game. And there is a lot of time to add on to that. RJ Barrett, the highest scorer in tonight's game, now overtaking Giddey, who's on 18. Shai, currently on 16. But however, Shai may be on 16, but he has taken 9 shots. Shai is 8 of 9 today. 0 of 2 from the line, but he's 8 of 9 from the field. RJ Barrett was 8 of 13 with 4 rebounds and 23 points in the opener. With 5 minutes left here, he's 8 of 13 with 23 points and 4 rebounds. Dwight Powell, as much as the scoring hasn't been there, I mean, he's got 5 today. 9 rebounds in this one. Those have been rather significant for Team Canada against I mean, Australia's not exactly a big team, but they are bigger than us. Skyburns third option, I don't think so. Exum trying to get Australia going here. Gets the switch on to Birch. Drives past him. Good contest. Landale on the rebound. Fighting to the rim. Good contest again by Canada. Get a rebound. Mills weak side to Exum. And he steps out of bounds. Raptors. Sorry. Force habit. Canada. 2 big stops. And then the challenger in Exum. Yep, heel just on the line there. I mean, he's heel planted on the line there. 81-72. Shai can maybe slow things down, size things up. Murray stays in the game. Murray in with Shai, Barrett, Birch, and Dort. Murray tries to get the foul, but he just makes the shot anyways. That's Jamal Murray's second make of the day. 83-72, largest lead of the game for Team Canada. Giddey switches on to Barrett and loses it. Exum recovers, finds Giddey for 3. No good this time. Landale on the rebound. Got it boxed out. Exum for 3. Makes it. You can live with it. He made it, but you can live with it. Keeps them in the game, but Dante Exum 3. I'm going to allow that to happen. 15 points for Dante Exum. First 3 of the game, though, I will say. 8-point game. 3:45 to go. Canada struggled to get over the line against Greece. Burch under the rim. Lay in. Nice take. Nice feed. Jamal Murray starting to make an impact. Ken Burch starting to make an impact. We got to get some rebounds, though. We keep switching up top, though. Landale down low. RJ fucking fouls him and one. Like, he purposely fouled him. If you're going to purposely foul him, don't let him score. Like RJ assessed the situation. He said, I'm going to foul him. The problem, you can't let him score still. Make him earn those earn at the line. You got to get his arm there. You can't just hug his waist. He's going to make that layup, man. Yeah, Connor's saying the same thing. He can't even go up with that basketball. Free throw, Landale banks it in. I can't recall the last time I saw a banked free throw at a professional level like this. Barrett inside. Burch at the rim. Nice feed there. Easy points for Canada. Time not ticking away, but hey, you may as well get your points. 87-78. Giddey, floater. No good. Could have been basket interference on Burch there. They don't call it. And here come Canada again. Now we can slow it down. 9-point game. Less than 3 to go. Shai with Dyson Daniels closely defending. Shai, step back 3. No good. Didn't need to rush that. Like, we still had 10 on the shot clock there. Mills to Exum in the corner. Daniels, sidestep 3. No good. Rebound for Barrett. Let's chill. Chill. And Murray in trouble here in the corner. Bails out. We got to get over half court, guys. There's Shai. Here we go. Now we can take some time. Daniels doubles Murray. Sorry, doubles Shai. Murray gets to Dort. Now we got 9 in the shot clock. Dort steps into a 3. Another one where we've got like almost 10 seconds in the shot clock just heaving a 3. Like, you know, a lot of, like, first of all, waste another 9 or so seconds. Second of all, you're taking a deep 3. You're giving them a big rebound to break out with. Let's relax. Like, game management. You've got the win if you can get some stops and run the clock. You don't need to rush up those 3s. You know, if you're wide open, catch and shoot, it's different. The shot is more effective than the clock ticking off, but that was not one of those cases there, stepping into a 3 with a player in the vicinity on defense. Nonetheless, 2:12 to go. Canada up 9. Giddey misses his first free throw. Best he can do here is make it an 8-point game at the line. Giddey's played very well, man. I'm pretty impressed. 8-point game. Josh Green is checking in for Giddey after the make. Let's get Dylan Brooks back in, huh? All right, Dylan Brooks back in. Great. Nice job, Jordy. I love having a coach I'm on the same page with, you know? Ray makes a sub and I go, I understand that decision. Unlike some other coaches. Shai to Dort. Now Barrett. See, we're open. Let's take that. Barrett could have iced it. Misses the 3. Still an 8-point game. Mills other way. Shai recovers. Dyson Daniels. Time ticking away. Mills at the free throw line. Blocked by Shai. Barrett other way. Don't lose it. To the rim. Fouled. All right. Great job, Barrett, relieving the pressure on the other end. Great job by Barrett. Sometimes I see a coach make a sub, and I'm just... And also, what's great is Jordy Fernandez makes subs decisions on the fly. Like, he'll make an adjustment to the way the game is going to get a specific player in there that's going to tinker the way he wants the game to look. It's not just, okay, here's my schedule. At this minute, this guy goes in. Whether he's hot or not, he's coming out. He could be 3 of 3 from 3. He's coming out because that's the rotation. Barrett makes his first free throw. So significant to RJ Barrett for the Raptors. He is not only getting to the line plenty as he misses his next free throw. He's been making his free throws. Not there, but he has been making his free throws. Canada up 9. McVay in the game trying to change things, get the 3s to drop. Stay on him. Shai. Powell inside. Good defense, held ball, jump ball, possession arrow is in favor of Canada. Canada get the ball back here. Dwight Powell, big stop on defense. We're nearly there. The Brooklyn Nets were the team that hired Fernandez. Oh, that was a foul. Powell fouled him, dude. Looked like a foul to me. Commentator is saying it wasn't a foul. I think it was. $88-79. Murray over half court. Slow it down, boss. There we go. Brooks to Shai. Now some calm. 12 in the shot clock. Shai lob to Powell, who throws it down. Canada up 11. Remember, point differential is significant. Don't take your foot off the gas. Daniels fouled. Minutes ago, Canada not quite over the line, but up 11. Chance to make it 9 for Daniels at the line. But point differential is significant, especially after Australia beat Spain by 12. We need to get some points in here. Great job by Shai relieving the pressure. I did see the Raptors change their Twitter profile photo, or probably all socials. Daniels at the line, makes his first free throw, 10-point game. Makes both. 9-point game. Got to inbound. Got to get over half court. Hopefully without Jamal Murray turning it over. Excellent. Murray. Reminder, point differential is a thing. We're not running out the clock here. Well, we are running it a little bit. But we still want to score at the end of it. 8 in the shot clock. Murray. Maybe not Murray ISO, please. Gets to Brooks. Maybe not a Brooks ISO either. Brooks deep 2. No good. Rebound by Daniels. 31 seconds to go. 9-point game. Canada probably are over the line, but point differential is a thing. 7-point game. Here's Shai. Back to Barrett. Let's try to score here. Now we try to score. Murray to Shai. They're not conceding. What do you mean call it off? You can't. It's 7-point game. They can't just foul here. Point differential is a thing. Brooks for 3. These possessions matter. Dylan Brooks drills the 3. Dyson Daniels full court heave. Canada get over the line, and not only do they get over the line, Canada win by 10. 93-83 victory. Down by 4 at the half, and an incredible second half performance. Nice adjustments there by Canada in the second half. I say nice adjustments. Honestly, a lot of it was that Shai wasn't in foul trouble anymore. Came back in, made a significant difference in the second half. But the defense was a lot more astute in the second half. A lot better closing out on drives, which led to a lot more Australia turnovers. Canada pushed the pace, turned that into buckets on the other end. It doesn't hurt to have Shai on your team. Also doesn't hurt to have RJ Barrett on your team as well. RJ Barrett leads the way once again for Canada scoring-wise with 24 points. Great game. Great game overall played by Canada. Mitigated some early storm on the interior defense in the first half and calmed things down. Look at that. Only 13 points allowed in the fourth quarter. 28 allowed in the first. So less than half the amount of points they allowed. Less than half from the first quarter compared to the fourth quarter points allowed. Scoring-wise, like I said, Barrett leads the way with 24, 8 of 14 shooting. Shai, 8 of 10 in this one for 16 points. He was the driving force, the catalyst, but let's not forget Barrett's contributions. Brooks, another incredible display from him on both ends of the floor with 16 points. Dort, 4 of 7 with 11 points. Significant to have your defensive players contributing like that. A bit more out of Powell today, which I liked. 7 points for him, 9 rebounds off the bench. Still, Murray leaving a bit to be desired. Had some better moments in the late stages. Ends up with 5 assists. Not Andrew Nemhard's best. Honestly, Kem Birch actually came up with some pretty good plays in the fourth quarter. We'll see if he turns into the backup big after Trey Lyles and Kelly Olynyk have looked pretty bad, honestly, in the first couple of games. On the Australian side of things, Landale's size was a bit of a problem. Giddey, profiting from the shortened three-point line. He was very good, but a little bit too much firepower on Team Canada. Has them with probably a foot into the second round. 2 wins from 2 in the group of death. I think, respectfully, not an easy game coming up against Spain, but perhaps the easiest of the 3 that they are going to play. That being said, Spain did just beat Greece, so it will not, absolutely not, be an easy game coming up for Team Canada. That game is going to be on Friday in the middle of the day. Unfortunately, that's just in the middle of the workday. I don't think I'll be streaming for that one, guys. I wish, but I'll try to be active. As long as Canada advances to quarterfinals, I will try to be active in watching that one along for y'all because this was a lot of fun today. Look at this. 9:13 a.m. Eastern Time, 117 people in the chat. If you guys have enjoyed the stream today, please make sure you do smash that like button. We're 7 likes away from 50 here. We've got over 100 people in the chat, so I mean, you may as well smash that like button, drive us up to 50 here. For more Canadian Olympic coverage when I can, I just said I won't be able to do the Friday game, but I will be trying to do the elimination games. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing more of these Canadian watch parties when I can. But also, I do year-round Raptors coverage. I'll be live again later today. I'll be live. I was live at 7:30 this morning. I'll be live at 7 o'clock tonight as well to cover some Raptors and NBA offseason news. So I'll see you guys later today, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll be live for about an hour. Tomorrow I have a video coming out. I do 2 streams a week, Tuesday and Thursday, not including these watch parties. I do 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, which we also have coming out this week. Tons of great content in the Raptors sphere, and a bit of Canadian coverage sprinkled on top as if that wasn't enough. Thank you all again. It's time to start the workday for myself. I don't know if you have work today. Maybe if you're here, I don't know. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're at work watching. I don't know what it is, but I really appreciate it. Look, pretty crazy time. This was definitely the earliest I've ever streamed. And the fact that we had even more people than we had on the weekend for the weekend game is pretty surreal. So thank you again, guys. I look forward to